Hi, this is Brent with Production Expert, and today we're going to be taking a look at the PreSonus Revelator. So as you can tell, I am using the Revelator right now to record my voice, and I will be using it for the entire demonstration purposes on this video, and I'll also compare it against a more expensive microphone so we can see how it holds up against something in a much higher price category. The Revelator is all you need when it comes to content solutions. If you want to get great audio, you don't need to go out and buy another lead, you don't need to go out and buy another audio interface. You simply have a USB-C connection on this microphone, and it comes with a USB-C lead, and you also have a 3.5mm headphone jack, so you can monitor from the actual microphone, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. You also don't need to buy any software to mix your voiceover, because this Revelator microphone comes with what we call universal control, and here with the app behind me you can actually use effects to make your voice sound even better. But what's even more impressive is the microphone comes with DSP technology built in, so you already have some effects on board when you go through the preset button on the front. We'll take a listen to some of the presets on board. You have some really useful ones and some, let's say, more creative presets. And you can also monitor on here and adjust the gain for your voice. Something else worth noting is it comes with this really nice stand, and I always find that when you buy a microphone, it's nice to have a stand come with it, because otherwise that's just another thing you're going to have to buy to actually get the microphone to sit on. So let's have a listen to some of the actual presets available on the mic, and then we'll listen to it for different sources and we'll do a couple of comparisons. Okay, so here I have the app in front of me on my iPad, and I also have this universal control on my desktop. So as you can see, a number of users can use this depending on how you want to use it. It's actually really nice on the iPad because you can then go between the presets on the left here, and it works quite well if you're using another app behind this like Skype or maybe a Zoom call. So I'll go through the different presets on here. You can do this on the microphone when you press the preset button, but for the purposes of this demo, I don't want to press that just because you will hear it pop. So here's the default preset, which also comes loaded with a couple of different effects on it. And then the female vocal has a lot more going on the fat channel. Here are some of the special effects. A slack echo. And then we have a really over-the-top space overload. We also have the ability to monitor from the microphone, or you can monitor from a different audio source, but I'm plugged in here, and when you hold down the monitor button, you can actually adjust the gain. So if I hold this button down, you can see that this lights up, and then this means that I can adjust the gain and also the monitor in my headphone level. So that's a nice feature. If we go into the settings menu here, we also have three different polar patterns, as you can see: figure of 8, cardioid, and omnidirectional. There we go. They all sound different, and just like that, we can go between them, which is really nice. So it's super simple to also do that. The Revelator is bus powered, and what that means is the USB-C lead that comes in the box will actually power the microphone, so you don't need an external power supply unit. This is really nice for keeping a clean setup on the desk if you're going to be doing calls on Skype and Zoom, or if you're someone who wants to do streaming on Twitch or something like that. It means that you have a really nice clean setup with just simply your headphone jack and your USB-C lead. Another really nice bonus with the Revelator is it comes with Studio One Artist, which is usually $99. So with that, you have a complete package to either stream, record vocals as a musician, or you can use it to actually take down your podcasts into software. And from there, you have an all-in-one content solution for capturing the audio, mixing it, and putting it out to the world. The mic also has a thread adapter in the bottom if you do want to use this on a separate stand to the one that it comes with. Because this microphone is a condenser mic, it means that it's got more detail and it has a higher output, so you can capture things with a lot more detail as opposed to, say, something like a dynamic microphone where you have to be right up close with the mic, whereas with the Revelator, I'm about 1.5 feet away from the mic right now. I was quite impressed as to how this microphone sounded on a guitar and a vocal. Let's have a listen to how that sounds.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away.
Okay, and lastly, here's a comparison between the Revelator, and I'm about 1 foot away from the microphone, and I'm going to switch to the Aston Spirit microphone now, which is a similar microphone because it's a condenser mic, and let's have a listen to the difference between both of these. So I'm now on the Aston Spirit microphone, and this is also a condenser microphone, but in a higher price category. This is what I usually use for voiceovers, but whether I will continue, I don't know, because the Revelator really makes me think that it's just a lot easier and I don't have to do as much processing later on. But what do they sound like? Do they compare, or is there one clearly better than the other? Maybe let us know in the comments. I hope you found this video useful. I personally think that the Revelator is the best microphone in its category. It comes with so many solutions for a massive range, and as always, PreSonus is thinking about everybody, not just one user. So I hope you found this video useful, and I'll see you in the next one.